Hey everybody.
Hello.
Hopefully our setup doesn't fall down and we're the same height. We got that all. Oh. Carter did that.
Okay.
The other side's cool too though, see?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he did like a generic side and then a best mom side. Oh, I'm tired.
So am I. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a tiring week.
Yes, we have.
Hopefully everybody can stay awake with us because I think everybody's had a tiring week this week because school's back in session.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, I believe so. My eyes are so blurry right now that even with my glasses on, I am having trouble reading. Yeah.
Well, he gets sweating.
I do.
And then his eyes get blurry.
And I'm sweating because I was handing out equipment today for the football junior high, and it was like a sauna in there. Mm-hmm. And then by the time I got out, I was drenched, and it was not because of the rain. It was because I was in there sweating like a hog.
He came home very sweaty.
So now my eyes are just gunky. I actually had to get a shower.
I suggested you get a shower. I kind of said, you might want to get a shower.
It was bad. So
he was sweating like you played football.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it was like. It was bad.
It was bad.
So, but it's also very humid tonight.
It was humid today, yes. It was humid in the school this morning again. The last 2 days.
Do they have fans running? Or
no.
Can you open windows or anything? No. That's too bad.
They had fans running the week before.
Yeah, I know.
And it felt awesome because there was always a breeze. But now they shut them off since school started.
Yeah.
And it's just muggy, so muggy.
Yeah.
And then you got to wear that mask, so I feel like I'm breathing in the hot air. You know what I mean? And it gets me twice as hot because I'm, exhaling the...
Is that from the... So Craig has
both
several
the shield
items.
And yes, I've tried the face mask. I've tried the shield.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. They both make me hot because I'm breathing in that air from my lungs is staying right there. So it's making me sweat more.
Yeah.
It's making my glasses fog up, both of them. It's making my shield fog up. It's making my nose and beard feel irritated. It's just, I'm not liking it at all.
Yeah. So Craig's been...
It's so bad. It's so hot. Okay, it is so hot that I've decided to chew gum that has a winter fresh-like thing, so it kind of cools down the air. At least it feels like that when I'm breathing through these things. Uh-huh. But the kids were coming in the classroom. I'm like, well, I shouldn't be chewing gum. The kids are coming. So I took it out of my mouth. I went to throw it in the garbage can, and it stuck to my fingers. So I'm like, I got to put it back in my mouth, get it wet. So I go to put it back in my mouth, and I stick it to the face mask screen that's right in front of me. So it's stuck. So I'm pulling on that, and it's stuck in my face mask. Oh, my gosh. Ridiculous. And I don't know how many times I've gone to itch my forehead or something and just hit my shield. It drives me nuts. So, I hate it. I hate it. The only time I take it off is to eat. I have to wear it at recess.
You have to wear it outside at recess?
Yes, outside at recess. It's ridiculous. The kids don't have to, but I have to.
Okay, so the kids can take theirs off at recess.
They can take theirs off at recess. I can't. I have to wear it. I have to be seen at all times with it on. Then I've got some kids that
but now you have gum stuck to the front of it.
I had gum stuck for half the day on the front of my shield. I did get it cleaned off, but...
I'm sorry, that's funny, but it's not funny. It's not, but it is.
It was frustrating.
Because
then it was stuck to my shield and stuck to my fingers, and I pull away, it's like this string coming from my shield. And how do you take it off? I mean, seriously. I had to break it off and then reach underneath and try to lick my fingers, and... It's ridiculous.
Sorry. Not funny.
It was ridiculous.
It's not funny.
No. It's harder than I thought it would be. Just because it's so much different. Even recognizing kids, you know what I mean? Like there were some kids that had a face mask on, and I saw them at lunch today eating, and I'm like, I think it's this kid, but I don't know because they don't have a mask on. You know what I mean? And it's just, I don't know. It's tough. I just can't see their face that often because they've always got a mask on, and it's depressing to me.
It is. I knew it was going to be.
And I give them breaks and stuff like that, half the class here, half the class there, but
I heard a mom told me that her daughter said that they get 105 5-minute mask breaks.
105 5-minute mask breaks.
Yes.
I do it a little bit.
I thought that was hilarious.
I do it a little
You know how little kids,
The only thing
little kids like have certain numbers that come out and you just kind of laugh. Megan says masks are terrible. I feel
Yeah, they're
pain.
awful. They're absolutely awful. I hate them. The thing that I do like though is we used to do.
What do you like?
We do like we did the PBIS where we marked the cards for the
Yes.
kids. Now I got the computer and I just have all the kids there and I just click on them, click on them, click on them.
And you like that.
I like that a lot easier.
So you didn't get it
But
on your phone yet?
This is the problem though.
Oh.
Like sometimes you give them to the whole class. Because the whole class, did like, I had to step out for a little while today.
Maybe you should time out 1 second.
And yes.
Explain what PBIS points are for people who don't live in Canton, Pennsylvania.
Okay, so when kids do something, good, like let's say they help a friend out, or they like come into the classroom and they start reading a book right away and they're not talking, things like that, you know what I mean? Maybe somebody drops something in the cafeteria, they help them clean it, things like that. You give them, points, for being a good person.
What do they stand for? PBIS. Do you remember?
Did you seriously just ask me that? It stands for PBIS. That's what it stands for. Something Behavior Incentive System. Positive behavior.
There we go. Incentive system. Even if that's not what it really is.
System.
That's what
I'm going with. Okay, so anyway, so then you give them points. So on the computer, this is the only issues that I've got here.
Okay, yeah.
There's sometimes you give it to the whole class.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because the whole class has, done a good job of doing something. You're like, you know what? You guys are all getting a point today. Well, I've got one girl that has not been to school yet, and she's got 7 points. Because I hit whole class and I forget that she's on there. So she's got 7 points. She hasn't even been there yet. So that's impressive.
Jamie says positive behavior intervention strategies.
I was close, Fitch. I was close. I was close.
It's called PBIS? That's what
it
called.
is. It is PBIS.
And it's positive enforcement. Positive reinforcement instead of always having negative.
Popular boys in school. That's all it is. Popular boys in school.
So if they do negative stuff, you just don't do anything.
Yeah, it's not.
Or
it's
if
not
it's
that
really
you.
negative.
It's not that you take points away. You don't say, "Okay, I'm
Right.
taking 3 points from you today." No, that's not what they do.
It's not like that. It's just all positive and not any negative. So Jamie says, I think, but she's not sure either.
Okay. Though I did wear my PBIS shirt today because we were supposed to wear it.
Yes, you would.
Which I have no idea why, because we really never did it. Usually we wear them to assembly or something like that. We did nothing today, so I kept waiting. I kept waiting to think, what did I forget that we're going to have today? And it was nothing. So.
Okay. Did everybody... Wait, were you the only one that wore the t-shirt? Good boy points is what Brendan calls it.
Yes. I did wear the t-shirt today. Why? What'd you say?
No, did everybody else wear the t-shirt? Or were you the only one wearing the
everybody wore the
PBIS t-shirt? Okay.
Everybody wore the t-shirt, yeah.
When you said that, I thought maybe you were the only one that wore it. Mm-hmm. So, but no, he wasn't. Do you think that you'll have assemblies?
I don't know. I don't know what I can do and can't do now. You know what I mean? It's like every time, it's like I usually have kids go out and take and put up the flag, and I'm like, I don't know if I can do that because, well, they're in close contact, they're both touching the same thing, So I've put it up the last couple of mornings. I didn't put it up today because it was raining, but yeah. So I don't know. I just don't know what I can and can't do. Yeah. I go and I clean every one of the desks before they switch to the next class, and I do like the cafeteria too.
You do like the cafeteria.
Yes.
Why do you like the cafeteria, babe?
Because everybody's 6 feet apart.
Oh, so it's quiet?
Oh, it's much quieter.
Oh.
It is much quieter. That is one positive of it is the separation in the cafeteria is much, much quieter than what it was before.
It's kind of sad, though. That means they're not socializing as much.
They're not.
And that's kind of sad. Sorry. I know that you see it as a positive, but...
I'm just thinking for mental health of the teacher, it's more positive.
Okay. And they have some kids eat there and some in the gym lobby,
Some
so
in the
they
gym
kind
lobby.
of have them. So that
Separate.
could be, there's not as many kids in there either.
There's about 10 sixth graders in there.
Oh, okay.
And there's like every kindergarten kid.
Oh, kindergarten.
Yeah, they're quiet.
Are they?
Yeah,
How are they doing?
they seem to be okay.
Yeah?
I don't think they are.
You haven't seen them walking down. Today was the first day with all the kindergartners. Monday and Tuesday they just
Oh, really?
had
Okay.
half each day. Yes.
Well, I was in there today, so,
Gotcha.
and they were pretty good.
Good.
Other than some didn't know they had to wait before they come up to take the tray up. Some were getting up ahead of time, so they hadn't learned that yet.
Right.
Other than that, they were pretty good. They're not nearly as loud as the group last year, but it might be because they're separated. You know what I mean?
Right. And it's a smaller group. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's tougher than you thought the mask. Do you
It's
find
difficult
any
for me.
kids?
I keep switching from the mask to the shield because I think one is going to end up being more comfortable or better. It's really not. I mean, I like that I can see better with my mask on, but I feel like it's just breathing hot air all the time. And I feel like I'm maybe getting more fresh air with the shield, but it's fogging up and I'm getting smudges on it from trying to itch my forehead, and I'm getting gum stuck to the front of it, trying to put a good piece of gum in my mouth. So, yeah, that has the downfalls too.
Do you have many kids that are wearing the
I'm going to say it is about,
shields?
I'm going to say a quarter of the kids have shields on, probably.
Do you like those better for the kids? Do they seem to like them better, or you don't really know?
I like them better for the shield. Yeah. The one I actually like the least, to be honest with you, is those things around the neck that pull up.
Yeah.
Because they're always having trouble with those. It seems like they always have to fiddle with them and they can't get comfortable with them, you know what I mean? So,
Gotcha.
it just seems more of a, like, I can't read.
Yeah. So Stacy wants to know: do you think it's harder for you or for the kids?
For me. I think it's harder for me.
You're not seeing any kids struggling with it necessarily. You can kind of tell if they're struggling with it.
I don't think they're struggling a lot. I mean, there might be a few here and there, but I think they adapt better. You know what I mean?
Than we do.
And they're younger, they can adapt better than we can. So.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but no, I don't.
I read if you clean the inside of the shield with shaving cream, it won't fog up as easily.
Gotcha.
Good.
I've been using a disinfectant wipe to clean it, so maybe that's why it's fogging up. I don't know.
Yeah. Tiffany says it makes me sad to see the kids in masks.
Me
Did you
too.
hear Craig said they don't have to wear the mask at recess? I
They
just
don't
want
at
to say
recess.
something that because I had a friend who drove by a school and the kids all had their not Canton had their masks on at recess, and she said that was very sad
Yeah,
to see
no,
them with
recess,
them on
they
at
don't.
recess outside.
I still gotta try to practice social distancing to a certain extent, but you know, it's not. But I have to outside. That doesn't make sense to me. But
I knew you were gonna struggle with this whole mask thing morally. Like I knew that
I
was
am.
gonna be difficult.
I mean, part
for
of it's
you.
struggling me because I think it's a big hoax myself.
I know.
You know what I mean? So that doesn't help.
I know.
But I'm struggling because I'm having having issues. Not feeling like I can really enjoy the kids and them enjoy me because it's a barrier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a physical thing for me too. Just that hot air all the time, and I sweat easy anyway. So
It's difficult.
it
This
is
morning I got a text that said that you were...
It was yesterday
morning. That you were sweaty and the shield was fogging up. So he took that off and put the mask on, and then his glasses were fogging up. And so he was super duper frustrated.
I will tell you exactly what I sent Tanya.
Jamie said, my 3 said they really don't even think about their masks. Hasn't bothered them. That's good to know.
I don't think it bothers them.
Penny Wheeler said you can draw a face on your shield
I
with...
put draw a face on my shield.
Penny Wheeler says you can draw faces on your shield with a dry erase marker. Surprise face, angry face, handlebar mustache face, sleepy face. You might get to know who's paying attention.
There you go.
That's a good, because you have dry erase markers right at your desk.
This
thing.
is the text I sent you. Huge sweat spots all over my shirt. Wearing a mask or a shield makes me so hot. And then I put, not sexy hot. That's how it
That's
was.
what he texted me.
That's what I texted.
That's exactly what he
bad.
texted me on Tuesday morning.
You skipped one there.
She says, Lila is having the same issues. That's from Heather Frisbee. Layla. And then Stacy says, love the idea, Penny Whaler.
Yeah,
So they like the idea of you drawing faces on your shield. Maybe you should try that tomorrow.
And then I felt bad the one morning, the poor kid come up to me. He dropped his shield on the bus and accidentally stepped on it and broke it.
Oh.
So he's like, hey, my shield's broke. What do I do? I said, I guess you go to the office and get a mask. So he comes back with a mask.
Yeah. I was going to say, they have disposable.
And he had his name on his shield and everything, and I felt bad for
Poor
him.
guy.
I did. And I looked at it to see if I could fix it.
Fix it, yeah.
I just, unless I had a lighter that I could maybe...
A lighter in school.
Yeah, that I could maybe melt
Not
it a little
gonna
bit
happen.
and shove it back together.
Did you have
or
a
something.
do you have one of those, what are the chemistry things, the chemistry things with the flame on the top?
Flamethrower? What are you talking about?
In chemistry class.
Bunsen burner?
Bunsen burner, there you go.
No.
You don't have any Bunsen burner? He teaches science, so that's why I'm asking. You don't have any of those? No. You have microscopes.
Speaking of...
Right? Don't you have microscopes for science? Yeah, okay. But you don't have Bunsen burners. That's
No.
what they're called, right? Am I saying the right thing?
They're totally different from a microscope.
I know, but you said you had a flame, and so...
You never put a flame under a microscope.
No.
Okay.
You said to fix the shield. I was saying if you had a Bunsen burner, you
Right.
could have fired
Right.
that up and fixed the shield.
Yeah, but what's that have to do with microscopes?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Never mind.
Okay.
Forget it.
But I will say, I've got an issue with lighters now, okay? There was this little
Oh, that's
thing
right.
on the table by the TV, and I'm like, what the heck is this? And I'm kind of holding it in my hand, and there's a button on the side, and I push this button. I didn't know what it was. Was something going to pop out, like a Pez dispenser or something? All of a sudden, a flame starts burning my finger. It was a lighter, the fancy lighter that was upside down. I guess it was some type of cigar lighter or something.
Trevor left it,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, that was awful. Anyway,
Carter said you were having issues with Trevor's lighter.
I had one issue and I didn't touch it after that. And that was that threw a heck of a torch too.
I may have to use this thing is too hot, but not sexy hot. I'm dying. Heidi Roop, love that. Heidi, how do you pronounce your last name, Heidi? Is it Brent? I'm not sure. My goodness, I needed some laughter tonight. So there you go. You made some people laugh. The gum thing is hilarious. If you missed that in the beginning, you have to go back and listen to his gum thing.
Yeah.
You'll be dying. I was dying.
That took a while to get off. I'm telling you, this doesn't come off easy. I'm gonna have to take peanut butter to the school so I can get gum off my mask, for goodness sakes.
Bright. Okay, Heidi Bright. I can remember that, Heidi. Thank you. Her last name is Bright. Just like you, you're Bright. So vaccine is supposed to be available in November. Would your family be getting them?
No.
Should we answer together?
No.
No, we will not.
Will not. I'm not. I don't.
We're not.
No.
No, it's
I
too
don't-
soon, too fast. I'm not gonna.
I don't trust them.
No.
I like...
Lots of years of experience under
And to be honest with you, you could have the opposite reaction with a vaccine. You could get the vaccine, and then your body overreacts and has the kind of... some of it they think might be happening now, that people that got flu shots and stuff, their body overreacts to this virus, and that might be killing them. So no, I'm not planning on it.
Jamie says she smeared yogurt on her mask trying to eat her lunch.
It's so... you just don't even think about it.
No, you don't. You don't.
You know what else is very
Hope I will
difficult?
not. I feel
This
the
is
same way.
ridiculous.
What is
You,
ridiculous?
you're wearing a mask or you're wearing the shield or whatever, and then from doing that, your nose gets a little dry or
yeah.
something, starts itching. You know how hard it is to sneeze and control a mask in your elbow, and it's unbelievable. It's like you're having an epileptic fit in the hall or something. It's ridiculous.
So what
It's like happened like 3 or 4 times now.
So what I did,
It's ridiculous. What did you do? Because I have no idea what to do.
I had a tissue and I like put my hand inside.
I wouldn't be able to find a tissue. I'd be hunting, pushing things out of the way, digging out of drawers. I would never make it. I would sneeze before that, and it'd be this. My face would and come right back on my face. That's what would happen. I'm telling you, that's what would happen.
Oh my word!
Just snot would be dribbling off my chin.
The problem is if you sneeze in that, then all the germs are stuck inside there.
That's the
Sorry.
other thing.
What's the other thing?
How often do I gotta wash that thing?
Well, you should wash it every day.
Every day.
Just get some soap and water in your sink. Do you have soap and water at your sink?
I do.
Okay, just soap and
Wash
water.
it at night and then just let it dry.
Yeah.
Then they would take it as some rag they thought it was and
Wait,
I'd never
what?
see it again. Then the janitors would pick it up thinking it was some...
No, I'm talking about your shield.
I wash my shield.
Yeah.
I'm
Your
talking my mask.
Yeah, you're supposed to bring that home every night, and we're supposed to.
I
You'd have.
gotta bring it home every night and wash it every night.
You're supposed to wash them every night and then put a new one.
But doesn't that one have the silver in it?
Which one are you wearing?
I'm wearing the one from Norwick's.
Yeah, you're still supposed to wash them every day.
If there's silver in there and I'm paying extra money to buy it, then it better kill something.
It's not that much more. It's not that much more. Everybody thought it was funny.
It was not. It was traumatic. It was traumatic.
Supposed to every time. So every time you take it off. Oh dear.
Wash it every time you take it off?
That's what Jamie just said. You're supposed to wash every time you
Well,
take
then
it off.
I will bring it over, Mrs. Fitch, to your room. I was going to ask...
The shield, I would just like get some soap and water at night and then just leave it out to dry.
I get a wipe. I wipe it off with a wipe. I get the water. I rinse it off with the water. I dry it with a towel to make sure it doesn't get
And
spots.
then it sounds like we need to get you some shaving cream to like put on the inside of it after you wash it, so it doesn't fog up on
And then
you.
do you leave the shaving cream on or do you wash the shaving cream off too?
I don't know. If Megan, if you're still watching, tell me what you think. I don't know. It doesn't happen here. Oh, the washing. Yeah, you're supposed to wash them every night. You're supposed to have a couple different ones so you can... We have another gray one. I have at least 2 more gray ones, so you could at least bring it home every other day, maybe. We could wash it.
I'm wondering if they...
So you have 3 things down there. So you have the shield, the gray mask, and the gator thing.
The gator thing, but the gator thing about suffocates me.
You can't do that one.
I did it for a little while, but it's like
It's too...
right to... Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. I got a big neck. Actually, I got to have Mom put an insert in the other one that I can use for football, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway.
It is what it is.
Everybody will have stories about mask wearing and shield wearing. Timer, Lysol can adapter.
Timer, Lysol. Can I spray Lysol on my mask? Is that what it is?
I don't know about that.
You know what my idea is?
You mean your fabric mask? I don't think I would.
Okay.
You could do Lysol on the shield and then wipe that off, maybe.
Yeah, I could. Well, maybe that would keep it from fogging. I don't know. I say just everybody walk in the room, get some blindfolds on, turn on ultraviolet.
Okay.
Turn on ultraviolet for 10 minutes. Kill everything in the entire room. Done for the day.
You had this idea of back when this all started was having an ultraviolet light scan like the keypad at the grocery store.
Grocery store. Kill all that stuff. Why aren't we using ultraviolet?
Oh, thieves spray. We have that.
Oh, I use thieves spray.
No, you could spray thieves on your mask.
Jill says it's a joke. I'm not good at getting jokes. I'm sorry. You're being facetious and I don't even notice it. I would have shot it in my veins or something, you know what I mean? Lysol.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
What's this say?
so we could do thieves spray on it.
Thieves spray, yeah. Did it say
On the
thieves
mask.
spray or their spray?
Thieves.
Thieves. We
Yeah.
don't have, we do have
We have
thieves spray.
thieves.
I brush my teeth with thieves every day. Maybe that's why I'm so healthy. Thieves,
Definitely.
Thieves toothpaste.
Toothpaste. We have thieves hand sanitizer too.
We do.
So
That was soap, hand soap.
we have that too. We have hand soap that has thieves in it.
We got everything.
And we have thieves that's hand
We do not have
sanitizer.
thieves toilet paper. I'm just going to tell you that. We don't have that. I don't know if they make it or not, but we don't have it.
No. We have cleaner. So,
we're big on thieves.
yeah.
The story behind thieves,
Here we go.
for those that don't know, and I think I heard this from Jamie Fitch, is when people back when the Black Plague and all that was around, there were certain people that were thieves that would go and steal things and they never get sick, and they always had this combination of oil on them, so it was supposed to be the thing that kept everything away. They were the only ones that were surviving and stealing everything, the thieves. So that's why they call it thieves. Maybe I'm completely wrong,
Vic
but I
wants to
think that's
know
what she told me.
why we're not in jail with all those thieves.
Ah, that's true.
And Wendy Bellows says that's a true story.
Yeah, I got it right.
You just scared the dog.
Yeah.
This dog had his checkup yesterday.
Oh, God. Thank God he didn't have a seizure.
So
That's
he
when it
had
all
a
started with one of
seizure
his shots.
Thursday night, he had a seizure, and then yesterday, he had a vet appointment. He almost weighs 6 pounds. He's never been up. Grave robbers is what they were called.
Oh, grave
thieves.
robbers. Okay.
So Craig is convinced that he started having seizures after a Lyme's vaccine.
Yeah,
So
right.
we will not be using Lyme's vaccines anymore on him. But he had to have his rabies vaccine,
And he needs
a distemper. But we're waiting another 2 weeks just to make sure that everything's okay.
Right.
So.
I don't like it when he
That's
goes
the
to
update on the
you
dog.
put it away.
Oh, the dog was so happy. Shadow, I stuck his little collar on him, and he was so happy. And he was so happy to ride with me in the car, and he was so happy.
Wait. You had his collar on him?
I put
his
leash.
his leash on him. Okay.
So then
So he was all excited.
He was all excited. We get out of the car. He's all excited. We start to the sidewalk, and he sees the door to the vets, and he's like,
Boop. Stop.
stopped dead in his tracks, would not move, would not come with me. So I had to
He has a lot of bad memories.
him
from
little
that.
up.
He's
I
always
had to-
hurts after the shots.
I had to pick him
We had to
up,
take
and then
him
he's
there
shaking
for,
really bad, and we go in, and there's 2 big dogs in there. And
Yeah,
he
he
was
shakes
not, he didn't
terrible
try
in
to
there.
attack them or anything. Sometimes he has little dog syndrome, and he tries to attack big dogs,
Doesn't
but he
happen at
did
the
not,
vets.
not at the vets. But the one dog did try to come over and say hi to him, but the owners kind of had to pull him back, so. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But he did very, very good at the vets. And she said that his teeth look very good. So whatever we're doing to keep doing with his teeth. For a little dog, she said his teeth looked very good. So you know what I think it is? Because I was thinking about this. I'm like, we don't really do anything other than get him crunchy treats instead of soft treats.
I will tell you what it is.
I think I know what it is too.
He loves to take bottle caps off bottles, and he's always chewing on it, so I think it takes the plaque off his teeth. I really do.
So the end of a bottle, we'll have to show you his trick sometime. He likes to take
Did you skip any or?
there's some right here. He takes the lid off. If you throw it in the living room, he'll take the lid off. He's good at it.
He's very good at it.
So that's what I said. I think that's what's been
Yeah, I think so too.
keeping the plaque off. Heidi says a drop of peppermint oil on the cloth masks help with being able to breathe better. Doesn't last all day, but it does seem to really help. So I could send you a little. I have a bottle of peppermint in there. We can send you down.
Sometimes that makes my eyes water though, the peppermint.
So I guess you got to decide. Do you want your eyes watering? Do you want the
Right.
extra? So peppermint is good at killing bacteria and viruses and stuff
It's
too.
also good at keeping mice away. Oh, I think we had. I'm not
What?
gonna say it. I'm not
Did
gonna
we
say
have
it.
a mouse?
No, not here.
What? No,
No,
seriously.
No, it's nothing.
What?
I don't want to say. I heard a call for a particular janitor
Oh.
one of the days of school, and I think somehow a snake had made its way
Oh my goodness.
into Wendy Rout's classroom. I think that's the rumor I heard. That might not be fact. That might just be rumor. But yes.
I would freak out. I do not like mice.
You know what's odd?
What is odd?
Our playground recently, there have been a lot of bees flying around.
Well, they
Yellow
must have a
jackets.
nest.
But it's like they fly right up to you. Like if you have a colored shirt on, they fly right up to you thinking it's like a flower or something. Like you today with this shirt, you would have bees chasing you all over the playground. They actually came in.
Jamie said it sure did on her counter. Wrapped around her pencil sharpener. Ooh!
I had heard. Yes. You ever hear... Never mind.
That is scary.
Yes.
That is really, really scary. Every year? Oh my goodness.
Every year there does seem to get a snake in this primary somewhere.
Oh my word.
I think somebody takes it down there, like Joe Holland or something. I think he takes it down there.
You starting rumors, listen to you.
Joe Holland's a rebel, I'm just telling you.
I don't know. He must not be on here, else he'd be responding to that probably.
Yeah, probably.
Does he still drive his Mustang to school every day?
No, he rides with, what was he? Somebody's, something else.
Okay.
I think it was Becky Roof screaming about something, bee or something.
Oh, you were talking about bees. We had a couple last year in her room. Oh my word, that's scary.
Yep. I heard, Mr. Turner, would you please come to Mrs. Rout's room, Mrs. Turner? Or Mr. Turner? Yeah. Yep.
That is scary, super scary.
Somehow they found their way in.
So bees are flying right up to people.
Yeah, it's weird. I haven't
So
seen
you're
that
not seeing
before.
a hive, you're just seeing the bees.
And it's not like they're stinging, but they're just flying really close and around people. I don't know what they're...
Well, we never talked about this either. We have a hummingbird feeder out here at the corner of the house. And like hummingbirds have like tried to dive bomb me out there if I got too close to their hummingbird feeder.
Usually what happens is one comes by and another one comes out of nowhere to claim its territory.
Oh my word, but they like right in front of me, right in like yeah, they dive bomb me.
I wonder if it's like 5G or something and the radio frequencies messing with the bees.
Conspiracy theory coming out. I had a bee sting me in the eye. I never been stung before this year. In the eye, Amanda?
Wow.
Ow. That sounds really
I
painful.
swell up pretty bad when I get stung by yellow jackets, and honeybees are the worst for me. Honeybees the worst, yellow jacket next.
Heidi, I take it that Wendy dislikes the snakes. I think that's what you were saying.
I would imagine she does.
I would imagine she does. That would be a little bit weird. So I know a lady whose kitchen is like kind of in the middle of her house. I know that's kind of weird, but her kitchen's in the middle of her house. And they were renovating her kitchen, and behind her old refrigerator was a snake. They found a snake in the middle of her house. So yeah. I would have a hard time sleeping if we found a snake in the house. I would have a hard time sleeping. I had a hard time sleeping when we had a mouse in my dresser.
In her dresser drawer where she was hiding snacks in her sock drawer. Seriously?
I had teenage boys who ate everything. So yes, I had a few granola bars in my drawer so that they would be left for me to snack on. Every mom out there knows why we do this kind of thing. And then a mouse got in my dresser, so I don't do that anymore.
And the problem is, it's not that they're burrowing into the house, it's that the teenage boys sometimes go outside and don't shut the door all the way, so the door to the basement...
Well, that's the only mouse we've ever had in here.
It is, but that's how it got... We had a toad in here before. Down in the basement. There was a toad in the basement I had to take out.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
In our old house, we had moles in our house. Moles.
I caught
Dark
3 moles one
brown,
afternoon.
Blind moles.
Yes.
But we stopped that too. We only had it the first year we lived there, and then you found out where they were coming in, and he stopped it up, and then we never had them again. Right? Isn't that what happened?
I caught a bunch of them first.
We did catch a bunch of them.
Yeah. It's amazing.
A lot.
They could actually get into a lot of things, moles.
Moles.
Just as much as the mice.
Mice, yeah. They really are. And they kind of
And I made a big mistake one year. One year I thought it'd be a good idea, because I knew there were some mice in the basement. I'm going to put some poison down there, kill them.
Not a good idea, people. No.
When they die inside the wall, not good.
It smelled so bad.
For like a month. It's like, ooh.
Yep. It smelled
I
really,
wanted
really,
to tear
really,
the walls
really bad.
out. It was that bad. Oh my God, it was
So
awful.
don't do poison. Not a good idea.
I mean, eventually dry out, it's okay, but there's like a month where I was going to throw up. It was so bad.
Do you remember the one time you caught a mouse like every hour for a while? We kept thinking, okay, that's the last one, and then you would catch another one. Was it every hour or every night?
No, it was a couple in the night. Yeah, I caught. They were
You would
sneaking around in our pantry, and I'd reset the trap. And
you'd catch another one. Like, it was like, we kept thinking, okay, that's the last one, and no.
Click!
Click.
Got another one.
Yeah. There
Got
was
the
a
whole
lot.
family.
Yeah. I want to go I got one in my vehicle the other day, and there was a snake by the door. I freaked. I hate snakes.
In your vehicle, wow.
Moles are very bad here in Missouri. My lawn is a mess. Big mounds of dirt everywhere.
Yeah, we have them in our lower yard now.
We had a bat the second week we were
Oh,
there.
my God. We should have a video of me with them trying to get a bat out that went, oh my gosh.
Bats.
See, I'm thinking bats are good. I don't want to kill it. So at our old house, I ran in quick, opened the window, and then it got scared. It's flying around the room. So I'm thinking, it's going to go out this window. I got this window open for it. Well, it'd keep coming by me, and I would keep blocking for like half an hour. And then finally, it went out the window. But, jeepers.
I have bad memories of bats. Oh, been there, done that. It's horrible smell. Oh, that's the dead mice.
No, it's awful.
So when we were little, at our church, there used to be bats that would fly at the end of the service. And
I don't remember that. So you were little.
I was little.
Okay.
They would have bats, and so the guys would have to go up in the rafters and try to get the bats to go out the doors. It was bad. Because they
Birds in our house. You know what? I had a bird in my wood stove once. It came down the pipe.
Yes, we did.
And ended up in my wood stove flopping around.
The wood stove was not burning.
It was not. It was in the summer.
It was cold, but the bird got in the wood stove, yes.
Yeah, and I thought, what
and
the
I think
heck
we
is
ended up
that
opening the
racket?
door, let it in the living room, and then got it out the door. Is that how we got it out? I think that's how we got it out.
You know what? The smartest thing I ever saw. We were in the gym when they were doing construction at the school the one year. And somebody
You were
had
having
left
classes. Explain that. You were having
The
classes.
classrooms were in the gym.
Yes.
Okay, in the gym, which
Yes.
the floor had not been finished yet.
Correct.
And they were putting walls in the school. And there was a bird flying around up top. And we're like, how are we ever going to get that? I mean, it's up in the gym rafters. How are you ever going to get this thing? And it's like, chirping and this and that. And Jerry Vinoy went over, opened one outside door, went over, shut all the lights off. The bird saw the opening and flew out the door.
There you go. Smartest
That was intelligent.
Smartest guy in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. Amanda said we had bats down the chimney one Christmas, and
Ooh, Santa Claus.
and a squirrel another Christmas made it in our tree. Oh my word! Both when we lived in Mansfield. Oh
Okay.
my word!
I unfortunately.
So Jamie says she was student teaching for that story that you just shared about the gym.
She was.
Yeah.
She was, yes.
Turning off the lights in the gym and
Now,
letting the bird fly out the door. Smartest guy in the room. Look at that.
I did see a squirrel bite the dust this morning. In front of the school.
So there must be something going on with squirrels. Because every day that my friend and I walked at lunch the last 3 days, we have been almost dive bombed by squirrel. Like, not dive bombed, but they like literally run right in front of us.
5G, I'm telling you, it's messing things up.
Anyway, what about
No.
the squirrel this morning?
The
You hit
squirrel
one?
was going across the road. He would have made it, but there was a Jeep coming. He's like, well, I don't know. So then he hesitates and does a little jumping and jiving, and boom, got run right over.
Did you hit him or the Jeep hit him?
No, the Jeep hit him.
There you go.
I thought, well, you poor soul.
Becky White says, in the last week, I have had bees getting in my office, ants in my kitchen, and I saw a mouse in the basement. Oh my word, that's a lot of animals.
I'm blaming it on 5G.
Ant spray, bee spray, and I just bought mouse food to set out in the basement and attic. I would much rather smell a dead mouse than hear a live one crawling in the walls.
I
I hate
don't
that
know.
noise.
I probably would rather hear the live one.
I hate that noise.
Did I ever tell?
You can hear their little feet on the floor.
Did I ever tell you about the flying squirrels at my house when I was a kid?
Yes, you told me about
I
it.
was sleeping on the love seat chair. It was one of those ones you kind of lay down on. And I felt something on my shoulder and went like this, and that squirrel ran right up over my head and off the other. Yeah. Yep, that's what happened.
I'll never forget when I was doing hay when I was, 12 or 13. I had jeans on, and I would put my foot down in between two bales of hay in the hay mound, and I could feel a mouse or something run up one side of my pant leg and down the other.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It was freaky.
Farm, the only thing that scared me was the chickens chasing me around.
The rooster scared me the one time. My dad killed it that day because it chased me.
Did you eat it?
No.
If you're gonna kill it, eat it.
I don't
Pluck
remember that we ate it. Maybe we did, but I don't think we did. I don't remember that. I would have been sad if we ate it.
Yeah. Well, we're at 40 minutes,
Okay.
so we're out of time.
Yep, and we're tired, so we should probably go tonight.
I am tired. I'm gonna sleep like a rock.
You're tired from just the stress of everything.
That and football on top of it, and football is stressful too because the schedule. It's like last night we finally thought we had the schedule and then it changed today.
By the way, if you're a Canton person, the schedule did change as of this afternoon.
This afternoon.
They took Twanda out and inserted Wellsboro, so we're not playing Twanda. Instead, we're playing Wellsboro. So Twanda's
not coming here on week 3. Wellsboro is.
Yep. So just if you saw the Canton schedule, there was a little change quick.
So, and the junior high and JV are all following the same schedule.
Yeah, they're all following the same schedule, just a little bit different nights and whether it's home or away and stuff. Yeah. I am pretty excited that they saw that they are going to let spectators go, so I'm hoping I get to go watch Carter play. It's sounding like I'm going to get to.
Yeah, they were always running around when we went to bed. Those flying squirrels in the walls.
At the house at the lake, we had a whole family of flying squirrels in the attic. They'd wake up when we went to bed. Oh dear, sounded like a pinball machine game.
It was.
Oh wow.
It was, yeah.
Oh, so they must be nocturnal.
Yeah. Well, they got big black eyes and stuff. They are actually the cutest little thing, to be honest with you. They are. So. No,
but there must be something going on with squirrels right now too, because we've been seeing a lot on our walks. At lunchtime, I think we saw 3 squirrels today in a half an hour time.
They're probably getting more active because
we're also counting how many masks we find on the ground as well, because that's a thing now. People just leave their masks laying wherever. The one day we saw 3 masks on the ground.
Those
on our
blue
walk.
Ones, those.
Sometimes today we saw like a cloth one that somebody had just dropped. So. That's the new litter thing is masks.
Yep.
So.
Okay. Well.
All right, your turn to pray.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, I do Sundays.
Dear Heavenly Father, we ask that you help us to get through the rest of this week and have a nice long weekend. And we just ask that you would protect the kids as they've gone back to school, Lord, that you would keep them healthy physically and mentally, Lord. And dear Heavenly Father, we just ask that you would get us through this time of nonsense, Lord. Dear Heavenly Father, that we can go back to not having to have restrictions on us, Lord, but that we could do things more freely, Lord, in the way that you intended it. Thank you and praise you. We ask that you bless those that are watching. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. All right, guys, that's it for today.
Yep, it is.
We will see you on Sunday. Maybe with more funny stories about...
Let's hope not.
About Craig's mask wearing. All right, guys. Have a good night. Bye.